My name is DUBE, the infinite, most resilient soul sister, also known as Miss Calypso, also known as the Royal Snob, also known as my ass too fat to care. See, I used to write poems, now I just mix and spit potions that could either elate or vex you, depending on my mood. So when I say poetry, you say so. Poetry, poetry, poetry. I'm too young, I'm too dope, I'm too fiery. I do it for the queens cause they inspire me. I do it cause I can, cause I can, so. Sometimes I like to paint abstract images in people's minds, to cleave through the confines of concrete belief with my Zonpokto. I brought a blade to a gunfight cause I am a samurai and I dance to the art of war. Blood embellishes the floor in patterns of delirious disaster. So if I seduced your brain to tread insanity's lane, would it leap beyond the silver cones of imagination? Huh? See, I met a girl once, as fair as Fiona the ogre, pray memory fails me not, for the visage of pink rabbit squirting from the parting of her thighs, her breasts pointing to the sky as she led an orchestra of phonetics, beguiled my sense of sight. The cosmic wanderer deep inside inhaled through his nostrils a symphony of la-di-das and coup d'etats that overthrew the sorrow I felt for so long. I found myself in his song, embrace metaphysical form, cause distortion is the name of the game, and I'm swinging off the monkey bars. I raise like a gymnast, took a leap of faith through the delicious dark corners of my subconscious where the mythical creatures and one-eyed demons lay. See, to reality, I can never be enslaved. Thank you very much. That poem was entitled Candy Lane. Do I have any queens in the house? If you're a queen, let me hear you make some noise. If you're a queen, let me hear you make some noise. This next poem is entitled For the Queens. So sister, let me help you grow, sister. Trampoline me to the skies where the clouds are as thick as my fro, sister. Grab a hold of my thick locks like Jill on a beanstalk, baby, scale to the pinnacle, and we'll watch as showers of resilience fall gracefully after the thunderous rumble of fierce women in unison that moisturize the cracked earth, giving sweet birth to ravenous children of indigo, quaking the earth into inversion, placing our hidden jewels over the surface of the deep. And this is how golden empires are raised. Through the masonry of unified women, the camaraderie of kindred spirits, ready to absorb the fire from the sun and set galaxies ablaze, leaving their stain on the abstract text of never-ending time, drunk in soul and pressed from the vine that flows through the vein of my valor. When I burn, my sisters bleed and blister, but in my court of joy they dance with vigor, shameless as David, stripping the weight of shame and everything we know. So soul sister, let me hear you make some noise, soul sister. What rests in unity is infinite, undying power. Thank you very much. So I'm from a lovely, beautiful place called Zimbabwe, Bulawayo, and it's called the City of Kings and Queens, so you already know there's a queen in the building, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I have been doing poetry for about like 3 years now. Art, poetry, music, this is what I breathe. And I just want to pay tribute to the people who came up with this theme, Poetherapy. Poetry has been my therapy, and not just poetry alone, art. And I need to really highlight the creatives in this room. Major shout out to Krish Cash, baby. The visual artists here are doing the absolute most. Major shout out to you, Queen. I see you doing your thing. Major shout out to you, King. I see you doing your thing. I look forward to what they're going to create because everybody here is a creative. Everyone here is an artist. Can we make some noise for the painters over here, the visual artists over here, please? Word. So this next poem that I'm going to perform is entitled Survivor, and it means a lot to me. So I'm going to ask y'all to pay attention and also be a part of this, all right? So when you hear me say the words I am, I need you to say a survivor, all right? Is that easy? Is that possible? I am. I am. Oh, wait, let's get it. I demand the attention of anyone who cares to listen. Urge you to see right through the flesh of these words like you had X-ray vision, to find the skeleton key and unlock the chest to infinite comprehension. That after years of recollection and counsel from my intuition, I can confidently say that I am. So don't you ever make the mistake of calling me a rape victim, of punching my soul's worth in a calculator and printing me out as another statistic, or of using my experience as a muse to write sob stories about broken-hearted girls who have been emasculated and can never make it in this big bad world. For your own information, yes, the flashbacks still creep in. Tactile images of his rough grip on my silk skin, the rapture of my maidenhood and violent preparations turning blue violets into a painful purple, yes. I've been marred black and blue. The physical evidence incomparable to the psychological bruise, but I am. I am. Oh, I'm a survivor, and each and every day I feel inspired. Like a phoenix reborn, I dance through the fire. So don't you ever make the mistake of calling me a rape victim, cause I am. One more time, I am. Oh, I'm a survivor. And I'm still beautiful. I'm unapologetic for changing the narrative and refusing to remain static because I am a survivor and I'll keep on surviving. That's on word. Thank you so much, loved ones. Long live poetry, long live the arts. Asante.